Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azraie bin Abdul Aziz. Metric number B0619100049 and my supervisor Dr. Amizatulhawa binti Mat Sani and my panel Puan Mariam binti Abdullah. Welcome to my presentation. So today I would like to present about my FYP, that is the impact of digital leadership on employees' innovation performance. As we all know, nowadays, the world of digitalization has become worldwide, mostly in the company. Terms of digital leadership are being used. Digital leadership has the potential to become a driving factor for the ASEAN company and prosperity if properly used. The Industrial Revolution 4.0 in Malaysia is the most recent step in expanding the usage of the internet and ICT in various facts of community life. Employee performance is enhanced by a workplace innovation culture (WIP), which causes, strengthen, sustain, and incentivize employee invention. It emphasizes the importance of workplace culture. Management must cultivate a workplace culture that can generate, self-direct, and motivate individuals that are continually producing unique ideas. Organization has begun to invest in creative skills, abilities, and behavior. The word innovation comes from the Latin innovare and is about change. According to Drucker, innovation is the act that endows resources with a new capacity to create wealth. According to McKinsey, 84% believe that innovation is essential to their future success. Innovation is not only help companies stay relevant in the competitive market, but it also helps the country progress. There are two types of factors that influence innovation. Firstly is micro and second macro. Some of the effects of innovation are undesired, but change is unavoidable. Okay, do you know what is problem statement? What problem statement that can inspire you to create this project? Okay, so when an organization want to move from a manual process to a comprehensive digital platform, it needs an effective leadership approach. Many leaders lack the technical understanding and skills required to spearhead such a shift. The most effective leadership style should be investigated to see how they influence decision making. When a large-scale digital transformation is conducted, the adoption of transformational, transactional, and other leadership style could lead to good result. Evidence of limited technical knowledge at the leadership level and its impact on the digital transformation must also be considered. Okay, now what is the objective? Okay, what need to be achieved in this project? Okay, in this project, I want to examine the relationship between digital leadership and employees' innovation performance. Significance of this research is researchers can try to study about how effectiveness the digital leadership on the employees' innovation performance. Through this process, researchers can discover what the real mean about the digital leadership in the digital age. In addition, through this research, researchers can understand that nowadays the world is changing mostly based on the Industry Revolution 4.0. Scope of this research are related to the new generation of the employees. It will examine the relationship between the digital leadership and employees' innovation performance. This is due to nowadays the world is changing to digital era. So it is very relevant for this research as the employee are the main asset in the company. This research is focused more to the company that are small medium enterprise SMEs in Malaysia. The survey question was distributed among all of the owner of the company that are related in this research to get the result to solve the research question. Employees' innovation performance refer to how much an individual purposefully develops, encourages, and integrates an innovative thought. It can also be defined as the employee's performance toward developing new product, developing new market, or to improving business routine in their employing organization. Many theoretical concepts from the text are being researched. Digital leaders are eager to investigate how technology might be an organization's ability to respond more quickly to changing customer want and business objective. Digital leaders recognize the value of inbound data and the internal procedures that support it, as well as the outbound digital information that the organization generates across the different ecosystem in which it participates and take responsibility for it. Company leadership, which is indirect and influence the entire company through company culture, corporate identity, and company goal. And employee leadership, there are two types of leadership that can be distinguished within a business. Okay, now the impact of digital leadership on employees' innovation performance. The impact of digital leadership on employees' innovation performance are influenced by five structural dimensions that are strategic goal integration, mix decision making, relation network development, border cross, and benefit sharing. For starter, when it comes to the integration of strategic goals, several researchers have pointed out that having a shared purpose and intended result is one of the most important criteria for diverse collaboration and collaborators to form alliance. Information and data complement each other. Second, in terms of mixed decision making, the environment of multi-party cooperation allows employees to participate with a master mentality in the formation of organizational goals and strategic decision, inspiring employee innovation and thereby increasing inventive performance. Third, the organization boundary are a major barrier in innovation management when it comes to relationship integration. Employee can only attain larger level of individual innovation by breaking down organizational obstacles. Fourth, strengthening cross-border cooperation is favorable in enhance individual innovation performance in terms of border crossing. In-depth cooperation is built in trust. The easier it is to build in-depth cooperation when persons have a high level of trust. Finally, because all parties involved are both makers and recipients of advantage, their excitement of cooperation will be higher. Individual creativity is ensured by active engagement. Okay, so this slide show the proposed framework for this research, which display the independent variable which is digital leadership of the impact that will be influenced in the dependent variable, which is employees innovation performance. Okay, as we can see, the slide show that there are 5 dimensions that below the digital leadership. Okay, there are 5 hypotheses from the research framework discussed earlier. Okay, hypothesis 1. There is a significant relationship between strategic goal integration and employees' innovation performance. Hypothesis 2. There is a significant relationship between mixed decision making and employees' innovation performance. Third, there is a significant relationship between relation network development and employees' innovation performance. Fourth, there is a significant relationship between relation border cross and employees' innovation performance. And lastly, there is a significant relationship between benefit sharing and employees' innovation performance. In research, methodology refer to the technique or tactic used to find, select, process, and evaluate information about a subject. This chapter will go through the research design, methodological choice, primary and secondary data sources, research location, scientific canons, and data analysis technique in detail. The objective of it is to include a study and work timetable. The research design is the researcher's overall strategy for answering the study question. It includes a defined purpose drawn from the research question as well as a list of the data collection sources employed by the researchers. The statistical package for the social science SPSS software is used to analyze the data. SPSS is a widely used statistical program that produces results. A questionnaire is a type of research instrument that can take the shape of a series of questions or other form of prompt designed to elicit information from a respondent. The Statistical Society of London was the organisation that first developed research questionnaire in 1838. The nature of the data obtained from a data collection questionnaire can be either qualitative or quantitative. Quantitative research is used to acquire numerical statistics through questionnaires and examine the statistic primarily based totally on graph or statistic. Quantitative research means the phenomena by gathering numerical data that are interpreted using specific statistics based on mathematical method. Mixed method research combine quantitative and qualitative method research to collect and analyze the data. The respondent will be given the questionnaire to ensure the correctness and reliability of the data as well as the integrity of the conclusion. Okay, as you all can see, this is my Gantt chart for FYP 1. Okay, and this slide show the reference that I got from the previous study. Thank you for listening to my FYP presentation. I hope you guys enjoy it. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.